Now, I want to thank you, the Andrettese Club. I want to thank you, all of my friends, to be here tonight, to honor this beautiful club, and to honor the honoree, Michele, Catherine, Guglielmo, and me. It's an honor to be with you guys. My son not mentioned one thing, but I'm proud to mention. If you know, in the United States, we don't have second language Italian. 3 years ago, in New Rochelle, with my friend, with the support of the Italian friend and the Irish friend, and all my friends, the Jewish things, in New Rochelle, the first kindergarten, second language in the United States, legal in New York State and all in the United States. And we got this year, went to first grade, next year go third grade, second grade to the fifth grade. Legal second language Italian. That's my opinion. Nobody has in the United States. The Italian newspaper, they don't know, the Italian government, they don't know. The New Rochelle, in Westchester, we have the second language legal Italian. And I'm proud to be representing the Italian people. Now, thank you very much, but I want to thank my wife, my kids, my friend, and my grandchildren here. They're all my heart. They belong. And my friend, my good friend, not the Calabria Club, and the old Andrettese, all Italian. I want to thank you very much. I want to thank you, the Police Commission, with the Police Foundation, they're here to honor me. Commission, thank you very much with the Police Foundation. I wish the Andrettese Club, I know all the members, I don't want to mention their name, I have to mention Marshall. Marshall is my old good friend. We belong to the Latin Italian Association. We've been fighting for Italia. But I want to thank you. Congratulations to your club. Good luck. And your friend. Thank you.
We first want to thank the Andrettese Club for honoring my mother this evening and congratulate the other two honorees, Michela and Domenico. We'd also like to thank our friends and family for coming out tonight for my mom and showing their love and support. You know it means a lot to her. And congrats, Mom.
As Christopher has stated earlier, I am very proud of you, Mom. I did not prepare any sort of speech because I lived everything that she has passed along to my sister and I for 23 years, and there's no way that I can put that into a speech in just about 5 minutes. My sister and I are extremely proud of you. I've had the chance to travel to Andretto with my mother at a young age, so as Angelo stated, my sister and I are evidence of passing along the tradition, respect, and honesty of being an Italian American. I want to thank everybody here tonight for the great celebration. I want everybody to enjoy yourself, and please stand and honor my mother. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'd like to first congratulate my fellow honorees, Michele and Domenico. When Angelo contacted me to tell me that I was selected as one of the honorees by the Andrettese Club, I was deeply touched, and it was very emotional for me. And to also be honored by my children is the greatest joy and a great accomplishment. My most important role in my life has been that of being a mother to Jillian and Matthew. I believe, as Angelo said, that who we are has something to do with where we come from. My grandparents were born in Andretta. My grandfather, Leonardo, came to this country in 1906. He came with very little, but a deep sense of pride. He settled in an area of New York that many of you know as Arthur Avenue. It was a tough place, a tough neighborhood. I was told that in that neighborhood, you chose one of two paths for your family. My grandfather, Leonardo, chose the path of hard work, honesty, and respect. He passed that down to his 7 children, one of whom was my father, Nick, and then down to his grandchildren, many of whom are here this evening. In my roles as business director, business owner, a vice president for New York, for the National Organization of Italian American Women, I try to act in those roles with integrity, diligence, and respect for others. My association with the Andrettese Club began 10 years ago. My father, Nick, died very suddenly in 1999, and I wrote a story about his family, our family. And my story was published in the Gannett newspaper. I received many phone calls from members of the Andrettese community in New York. One very kind lady, whom I've never met, and she may be here tonight, Mrs. Acacella, called me and told me about the club and invited me to join her family at the dinner that year. I was unable to attend as I was taking my first trip to Italy with my cousin, Elaine. I was able to take a trip to Andretta in 2007 while my son Matthew was a student at the University of Rome. Our story is very interesting. I was looking on the internet to find a hotel in Andretta, and a young girl wrote to me. And she said, "My name is Michela Di Roma, and I work in a travel service in Avellino, Italy. My parents were born in Andretta, and my grandparents lived there." And so Antoinetta, Raffaele, and Michela Di Roma hosted me and my son Matthew in Avellino and took us to Andretta, where we met the then mayor, Giuseppe Guglielmo, who sometime before was kind enough to send me the birth certificates of my grandparents when I was starting the process to become an Italian citizen. And so it was a very fulfilling experience for us. I have a strong passion for my Italian heritage. My goal is to continue my volunteer work as Vice President for New York for the National Organization of Italian American Women. And also to fulfill my passion, I own my own business and I assist people who wish to travel to Italy, and I work with college and university students who study abroad in Italy. In closing, I would like to thank some people who took their time to share in this very special occasion with me. My colleagues from Peter Gisolfi Associates, the founder and executive director of the National Organization of Italian American Women. My friends who spanned my lifetime. My friend Claudio Salvini, who came from Lido dei Camaiori in Italy to spend this evening with me. My wonderful family at table 17, who are amazing, and they are my lifeline. My brother Nick and his family, who came from Virginia today to be here with me. And besides my parents and my brother Len's family, who couldn't be here, I'd like to thank 3 people who reinforced for me throughout my life family values and unconditional love. And 2, during some very challenging years for me, gave me and my children, Jillian and Matthew, a very deep sense of security. And so I give my thanks to my Aunt Marie, and to my Uncle Tony, and to my cousin Elaine. I share this honor with you. Thank you.